Italian made, let my suit on. High quality, can't seem to ever do wrong.
Welcome to the Capeesh podcast. I am your host, Matt Vanzetti. This is the man of the hour, Kash Only, the host of the Bottle Talk podcast.
Right.
Bottle Brothers, you already know. Shout out to our sponsor, myself. Listen to my fucking album August 28th. Italian made, you already know. But yeah, thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming through. So you have a project coming out October of 2020 this year.
Yes, sir.
Long time coming. We'll start it off nice and basic. What's the inspiration for the name, and also what could we expect from the project?
It's called a long time coming because I've been doing this rap shit for a long time. I mean, like project after project after project, and I just felt as though and I've been going for 3 years, so I just felt like that was the right name for it. It's just been a long time coming, working, hustling, grinding for a long time.
Got you. So, can we expect what could we expect from the project in terms of stylistically? Because I was listening to Where It All Started project, and I got a lot of this is just how people listen to music. It's like especially when you're an underground artist or you've been putting out music. It's like you immediately, just as a human, you're just like, oh, this reminds me of this or this reminds me of that.
Yeah.
And just curious, before I ask the stylistic question, what's your main inspirations, at least?
For what, this project?
For just in general, like when you go and when you try to get inspiration for a project or a song, who are you putting on to get you in that mood?
Kiss is my favorite rapper. Kiss is my favorite rapper. So a lot of Kiss, some Meek Mill, Styles P. I like that grimy shit. I like that pain. So that's the shit I've been on the gigs. My favorite shit.
Got you. So can we expect a lot of that gritty shit for this next one?
Actually, it's gonna be a mixture. Of both and shit. Cause I'm actually gonna show how versatile I really am on this album. I can do the new shit. Yeah. I can still do the old shit with the bars. All that shit. I can do it all. So it's really gonna be like a mixture of everything.
Okay. Yeah, because I definitely, in terms of you saying that stylistically you're trying to show your versatility, but I definitely heard a lot of versatility in the 2017 project where it started the Watch Me track. I definitely heard some stuff that I'm like, okay, I could definitely hear some newer artists be rapping over this shit too. But so just curious, I noticed your style is very, very storytelling based. You have punchlines in there, you have all of that.
Yeah.
When you approach a beat, is there a certain approach you go to it? Is it I want to murder this joint? It just depends on when you hear the beat.
It just depends on when I hear the beat. I gotta hear just like a vibe. Just turn it on. If it's some, if it's some hard shit or if it's some bouncy shit or if it's some slow shit. Bouncy wise, you could go either way though with some hard shit, or you could go, talk about some females, just the whole new, the new area. But me going in, it just gotta be the vibe, man. It ain't really I'm gonna go in and murder this beat. It's just I just get the concept after I hear the beat. Depending on how the drums is playing, or if it got violins in it or some shit, guitars playing. So it's just that's just the process. It's just a vibe.
Gotcha. So is there a because the project's not out yet. Is there a certain concept you're going with it, or is it just
the concept is really it's a long time coming, but it's really a mixture of everything. Cause I'm gonna talk about everything. You feel me? What it took to get to this point. What I did in the past. To get to this point now. Good and bad. So, it's just gonna be a well-rounded, all-around you know what I mean, project. You know what I mean? The thing I did step out the box with this project is I got a lot of features. I usually don't be fucking with people like that. You know what I mean? Like, only if they in my camp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I got rappers and singers in my camp, so I really don't have to go outside of that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with this project, I got a lot of outside features. You know what I mean? Niggas I definitely fuck with. So, you know what I mean? That's the only thing different. You know what I mean? About this project and the, you know what I mean? The shit, how versatile I can get. I can throw some auto-tune on my shit. I can throw some T-Pain on my shit. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But,
So is it a lot of New Jersey artists? Is it like
yeah, it's all Jersey artists.
all Jersey artists?
All Jersey artists. All from South Jersey. You know, everybody.
So, you know, we were talking a little bit off camera. We both are originally from Jersey. We're staying out in Delaware right now.
Yeah.
You said, what part of Jersey you from?
South Jersey. It's a little town called Pleasantville, right outside Atlantic City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you know, on the song Found a Way on the Where It All Started project, you know, like I said, I pay attention to a lot of your lines because a lot of them stick out to me. And, you know, I noticed a lot of the subject matter in terms of, like, what you're talking about is a lot of, like, people switching up, a lot of people, like, fake love, and I've definitely come into contact with a lot of that, you know. So, and one of the lines that stuck out to me that I definitely relate to, they love you out of state, but they hate you in your town.
Yeah.
So, in terms of, like, being from Pleasantville and you saying it's a small town, a small place, like, do you find yourself coming in contact with just a lot of those type of people in Delaware as well?
Yeah. I mean, it's really everywhere, but I said that line because I know that line just don't relate to me, it relates to everybody. Like when you from somewhere, everybody swear they know you. They're like, oh, that's so-and-so from down the street. Even if he done made it out the hood, made it big, whatever, oh, that's just so-and-so. You know what I mean? But your own town won't even support you, but people out of town will buy all your shit. Like, just because they like, oh, I know them. I ain't worried about that. Like,
it's like they want to keep you in the same spot that you're in.
Yeah.
You know, and I, at least in terms of just noticing, also you'll come to find strangers will support you more than the people you've known all your life.
That's true, man. That's very true.
And especially in the smaller town mentality, it's a lot of crab in the bucket. It's like whoever the fuck gets out first. You know what I mean?
Like they say, people want to see you doing good, but never better than them.
Exactly. So, you know, with that being said, like, considering you talk about fake people around you, false love, you know, your way of maneuvering around it, you got any advice for, say, a person that's just starting out and he like having to come in contact with those fake ass fucking people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you got any advice for them?
I say soon somebody show you their true colors, leave them where the fuck they at. Cut them off, man. Because if they do it once, they'll do it twice.
Yeah. And you keep giving them chances, they'll keep taking their chances.
They'll keep doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta learn. Like I be telling people, man, like you just gotta deal with people accordingly. You know what I mean? You don't hang with the same with certain people for everything. You hang with certain people for certain things. You know what I mean? You might want to go party, you know what I mean? You holler at my boy that like to party. You might want to, you know what I mean, take a vacation, huh? You know, all your friends don't travel, but you know the ones that do. So you go down there like, you know what I mean? You might want to, you know what I mean, I don't know, do some other shit, you know what I mean? You know everybody, but I just say like just deal with people accordingly. That way you won't feel disappointed.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of, I think you really just gotta take notice to, you know, when people show their true colors, you gotta really like stick to that because, you know, you can't move a fucking brick wall.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's like they show their true colors, you gotta just mind your own.
Especially as a man too, like all we got is our word at the end of the day. If you can't keep that shit, like it ain't nothing we can do. You know what I mean? So like I just hate people that don't keep their word. Like you say you wanna do one thing, and they be letting people do it over and over and over and over. And you be thinking like, damn, let me give him one more chance. Maybe he got caught up, you feel me? Maybe something happened, but that's how it be, man. I say the first time, just dead that shit.
Because people will take the comments for weakness as soon as they get the fucking chance.
Very.
So, what like you got this project coming out? You got any singles coming out before the project? Is it?
See, the crazy part is I don't know what I want to be the single yet. Like I'm picking between two songs. So there's one joint I call it's called Got It. It's like a club joint.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean I'm thinking between that and there's another one. I got with my man AD. I'm trying to think. That might be the. I don't know yet. So I'm really trying to make a decision, but I'm gonna put a single out in September though. Put a single out in September.
So you hear it right now, September. You better fucking watch out because he's dropping.
I'm gonna drop a single on y'all in September, man. Y'all gonna love it, man.
So yeah, October 2020. You better listen. Long time coming out.
Alright.
Cash Only of the Bottle Talk podcast. You can check him out there. Check out his music. He's got 5 projects, but it's all on Spinrilla, right?
Yeah, Spinrilla, SoundCloud, and I mean YouTube, Daddy Fifth everywhere. I mean, check them out.
You already know Capeesh podcast.
Make a name shirt, we hurt. Put a no cap in work. Look at that man, it's flirt. Look at that getting work. Look at them pray this burn. Go double up this work. Look at that man, it's flirt. Look at them making shirt. Make a name shirt, we hurt.